All right. There we go. We are recording, guys. Here we are. Welcome to Fit Forever and Tuesday Torture. Marching in place to warm it up. Keep marching. I'm just going to adjust my light. There we go. Another set of 8 count. We're going to bring this march forward and back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, tap. Take it back. Two more sets like that. Hold it right here. Hamstring curl, alternating with a low row. Eight more just like that. Squatting down. Good. 4 more. So butt is backing down, right? Angling the knees right over the ankles. Good. Hip hinge. Forward, booty back, come back up. You look like one of those bobbing wooden ducks in the back of Grandpa's car. Remember that? I'm dating myself. Good. You should feel a little bit more weight in your heels back here, but still have the whole foot down. Grip the floor, butt goes back. Crown of the head goes in the other direction. Knees are soft. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. We're going to go back into our limber up. Alternating hamstring curls. Right here with a low we go. Kick it back. Watch me now. Crunch. 2 more. Welcome on, Adidia. Hamstring curl. Keep going. Crunch to the other side. Adidia, you're going to need your band tonight as well as your ball. And of course your bench, right? And we are recording. Last set of curls, kicks and butt. And 4 and 3. Grab your bench, guys. First station, alternating hamstring curl on the bench. After moving your bench, please make sure that you are locked in, all sides, front to back, checking for safety. Alternating curl. Timer has begun. 1 minute and counting down. So we're recording this session tonight, Adidia, so that hopefully we can get a good recording, put it up on YouTube, so you guys can access this if we don't have class, or if you have to miss a class, or perhaps if you want to do another workout during the week and you feel inspired to jump on YouTube and do the circuit again. Good, keep going. We're also going to be doing our deadlift tonight. We'll be doing that with our bands. It'll be quite different as opposed to our weights. Just by changing up that resistance, help to stimulate the body, changing, morphing, growing, all that good stuff. Okay, grab your band. Deadlift with the band. Standing on either end of your band. Place your foot on either end. Hip width or a little bit wider apart. Great. Bend forward, loop your band, crisscross it, grab it. Now, booty back, head in one direction, deadlift. Pull it up. Good, knees are soft, spine is long. The minutes are flying by. We want to try to get as many reps in as we can in this minute while still performing our movements with deliberation, with conscious control, mindful of every movement. Keep going. Oh, here we go. There it is already. Keep your band. Lat pull down. Holding your band up overhead now. Pull down from a strong resisted Y to a very strong resisted W. Beautiful. Yeah, keep pulling it apart. Right there. That's where the magic happens. That's the secret right there. The secret to stimulating that muscle growth by overloading it just a little bit more than normal. Keep going. Feels good, right? What's after this? Oh, yeah. L step on the bench is after this. Lots of L's. Lat pulls. L step. There it is right there. L step. Back to our cardio, guys. Keeping that heart rate up. We're going to want our weights after this, because we'll be doing a dumbbell or free weight step up. But first, off the end, and then down to the front, off the other end, and down to the front. Adding that lift up. Give us a little extra cardiovascular demand. Getting that heart rate up. I hope you turned your heat down. Everybody had it up today in the damn cold weather. You're not going to need it now. We'll generate our own. Yeah. One of the byproducts of aerobic and anaerobic metabolism is heat. And you are going to have to expend that heat somehow. Right? Heat is a expression of energy. All right, our step up gang. Grab your free weights. One leg only. Here we go. Up, tap, down. Up, tap, down. Just momentary relief before we step back up on, if you have 2 risers under your bench, that's the size of a regular stair, or 8 inches. Make sure that you get a full extension at the top. You want to feel that all the way up to that butt cheek. You don't have to hyperextend or lock your knee back. But feel that quad on that front leg, right? Think buns of steel on that one leg. Remember what one you did. We'll do the other one next round. Okay, there we go. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, ball for the next 2 stations. Grab your ball, grab your mat. I'm just gonna back my bench up. We're gonna be doing abs on the ball, followed by a quick flip, because then we're going to work the back, the stabilizers, and our balance muscles with the bird dog. But first, abs on the ball. Ab curl up, guys. You know the drill. Hands behind the head, or if you prefer, across the shoulders, or you could do 1 and 1 if your head needed a little support, or perhaps you like what I call the itchy knee version, so you can scratch your itchy knees. It's all good. Just make sure when you come down, you just come down flat. All right, okay, into bird dog already. The transition took a little bit longer to set up, but next time it'll be more quick and we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, focus. Length from limb to limb. Length from end of limb to end of limb. Light and airy on the ball as if you are levitating. Squeezing through the gluteals. Squeezing through the abs. Almost like you're trying to pull your belly button up off your ball. Impossible, of course. But the concept will help you to brace. I love the bird dog. Works the glutes, the entire spine, all your stabilizers. Wonderful exercise. There it is. We're at the top of the lineup already, gang. On to alternating curl on the bench, station number 1. Quickly changing out, but leaving things handy by, right? I'm gonna push my bench up so that I'm not out in Never Never Land. And off we go, guys. If you're ready before I am, by all means, jump right on it. Get the jump on it. Are we doing good so far? Awesome. Anybody experiencing any lag or freezing? Great. Yay. Let's hope for a good recording. Yay. I paid a lot of money for this music. I want to make good use of it. Keep all my customers happy. Whoop, there we are, there we are. Deadlift to lat pull. Now remember your band, remember your setup. Step on either side of your band, bow hip width apart. Crisscross it, loop it, grab it under the loop and in the loop. Deadlift position. Now we're going to be pulling up a lot of resistance here. So you want to make sure you've got firm footing on that band. All the way up, all the way down. Crown of the head in one direction, tailbone in the other. Pull it up. Like that band won't even stretch. But you're going to make it because you are so strong. Again, strengthening the back, the glutes, the hamstrings. Lat pull down, guys. Making good use of our band, switching from upper body to lower body, right? Keeping that metabolism humming. Beautiful. That's the way. Strong and crisp with good intention. Practicing all that you know and all that you are. Building upon that. Creating an even more solid, stable base from which to build. Love it. Feels good to be able to do this. We're so lucky. There are people who can't be doing this. You know who I'm talking about. She'd love to be here. Hopefully soon. There it is. Beautiful. Moving right along, guys. We're going into our alternating L step. Whenever you're ready, jump right into that cardio. Covers a little bit more territory, right, than our regular hamstring curl or alternating lift step because we're traversing the length of the bench or moving our mass through more space. So it's a bit more demanding. It's always a way to ramp it up if you want to. Again, building on that base, pushing ourselves a little bit more than we normally can do. And that's how we grow. Isn't that just like life? Love it, love it. Nice strong beat. Keep stepping to the beat. All right. Grab your weights for the step up. Now remember, you did one side last time. So there's your cognitive challenge. You got to remember what side you did. I don't spend much time in that rest phase before I pop right back up there and really extend. So I want to spend a little bit more time in this lifting and stabilizing phase. Pushing your weight up against the pull of gravity, up that 8-inch step. And of course, with the extra load that you're carrying. You could probably go heavier on this, you know. Couple of 10s, couple of 15s if you had them. Might make you a little more breathless. It's all good. All right. Grab your balls, grab your mat. Off we go, gang. I'm going to set up here so I don't have to move my bench. Abs first, followed by bird dog. Quick, quick. On the transition so we don't lose too many repetitions. Again, hand position can vary. Behind the head to cradle or hammock your head, or across the chest, or perhaps on your thighs with a slight chin tilt. You can also progress this by extending your arms out, framing your ears with your upper arms. That would lengthen your lever. You can also do it, or try to do it, with one leg, which is very difficult and a wonderful challenge for those stabilizers. Oh, bird dog, flip it over. Speaking of challenging the stabilizers, here we go. So I'm trying to get just the tips of my toes and just the tips of my fingers down on the floor so I don't have a lot of support. If you feel really secure, you can try to lift a little bit, either direction, so that when you're in transition, you actually have nothing touching. It's a great challenge. Just for a second. Everything is just suspended, balanced on that ball. Great challenge. There it is. There it is, gang. We are at the top of the lineup already. We are going back to our alternating curl. This is our third and final set already. Time is flying by. I'm not exactly sure how fast or what tempo this music is. I think it's 130 beats a minute. So perhaps a beat or two faster than last week. But we do sometimes do this 232 beats per minute. We've done 135 as well. Adding propulsion or hops on the bench is a great way to kick this up a notch, creating more cardiovascular demand, and of course building on that aerobic base, or anaerobic if you're really pushing. Okay? RDL gang, grab your band. Now you know the setup. It's gonna be a lot quicker, a lot more familiar. And you can just use this to better your back, glute, and hamstring strength. Good. I try not to round my shoulders too much when I'm doing this. You will have a little bit of an interior rotation at the shoulder, but I really do try to keep my front line open. Nice and strong through the back and nice and long through the back. Actually, the more stretch you can get through those hamstrings, the better. As they stretch, they store elastic energy, which then can be used to pull that band up. There we go. Lat pull down, gang. The minutes are flying by, as they do. Getting it done. Keeping that heart rate up. Nary a break in between. Keeping it strong, long through the arms. Feel those lats, your angel wings. Haha. Good. Keeping that rib cage intact, right? We don't want to flare that rib cage. We're just going to keep it intact. Use those lats. Keeps the abs braced. Help fix that spine. Keep going. Almost there. I know you're getting tired. I know. All right, L step. More L's. Back on that cardio, literally getting a jump on it, if you like. Always make sure you're locked in though, especially if you have moved your bench at all. I like to set it up, and then if I don't have to move it, and it can save me transition time, actually make it an extra rep or two in, it's all good. Really going for it in this third set. You're all warmed up. Nervous system is primed. You are more than ready for this. There it is. Step up. We only have 30 seconds for each leg. Here we go. Full extension. Quick release. I don't even let that heel touch down back there. I'm keeping it tight. This is when I wish my bench were maybe 2 inches or even 4 inches higher, depending upon leg length, so I could get an even greater range of motion. Again, creating greater stretch right there, storing more elastic energy so I can create greater force. Switch sides, guys. We ran over a little bit, so we'll run over a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. I just had a pop-up. You guys keep going. Keep going. I just got to get this pop-up going. All right. Abs on the ball. Bird dog on the ball. The clock is running, guys. This is it. We got to get her done. Quick, quick, quick. Let's roll, roll, roll. Gotta make a little adjustment, but you don't have to. I'm doing it for the purpose of the camera. You don't have to worry about it because you're not on camera. Well, you're on my camera, but you're not going to be in the video camera. How's that? All right, abs on the ball. Pick your poison, whatever that may be, and go for it. Keep going. Remember to breathe. Please remember not to bend backwards over the ball. Stop yourself short of that, thereby exercising all that great control, pun intended. There it is. Flip it over, bird dog gang. Again, the minutes are flying by. Here we go. And so are we. We are flying right now. Think of yourself as aerodynamic as Superman, zooming through the sky. You're as light as a feather on that ball. Everything is controlled. Everything feels long, strong. So proud of those amazing muscles, that incredibly intricate nervous system, those supportive bones, that strong skeleton, our cognitive capacity to be able to process all this and create the motor skills necessary. We are incredible beings, guys. We got to keep making the most of it. Keep going. There it is. There it is. Woo! All right. Keep your mat. Enjoy a moment on your mat. We're going to start stretching. I am going to shift this party music. All right, so we are on our mats. We're going to be on our back. First thing we're going to do is stretch out this lower back area. I'm going to have you hug your knees up to your chest. Hold that stretch. I'm going to make an adjustment so A, you can see me, and I can see you better too. All right. Now that feels good after those deadlifts. Now, be sure that you're not compromising your neck in order to stretch your lower back and your butt out a little bit here. You can rock side to side if that flank needs a little massage. It may, especially if your glute med is acting up or that TFL. All right. Go ahead and let one leg go straight, flat out. Keep the other leg hugged in. Now, I want you to kind of interlock that puzzle piece of that lower leg into the floor. Hold that stretch. Stretching now into the hip flexors on that extended leg. Abdominals are fixed and braced, super important, supporting the spine in kind of an in and up fashion. All right, backing off on that leg to a 90 degree flexion at the hip and knee. I'm going to bring it across the midline of the body. Adjusting my foot as necessary to accommodate my flexibility while I extend my opposite arm out to the side. Trying to get my shoulder down, trying to get my foot down at the same time. Feeling that amazing stretch through the outer hip, back of the hip, and back. Great. Okay. Bring that leg back to the center with an assist. Go ahead and straighten that lower leg, interlock that puzzle piece to your mat, hug your other leg in, and enjoy that wonderful hip flexor stretch. Now, I like to create a bit of a posterior pelvic tilt, which means that glute on that lower leg is engaged, as are my deep abdominals, fixing my pelvis into at least a neutral position, if not a little bit posterior. I'm going to back off on that leg to 90 degrees, extend my arm. I'm going to create that rotation. Oh, that feels so good. Opening up that hip now, that SI area that is so tight on me for some reason. And the hips and thighs, of course, back. Lower back, it's a great stretch. Great. I'm going to roll you all the way forward. So just come back to the center and just keep rolling. Do a barrel roll. Bring it forward. Let's stretch out those quads. All right. So I'm going to rest the back of my arm on my mat, or actually my forearm on my mat, and my head on the back of my arm. There we go. I am enjoying that stretch thoroughly as I make sure that my butt is not pushed up into the air. I'm going to press my hip bone down. I want to feel the feedback of that bone on the mat. Here we go. Switching to the other side, gang. Hand on the forearm, forearm on the mat. Everything lined up. Trying not to kick that thigh out to the side, all right? Trying to keep that foot, that thigh honest. Holding that stretch for the quads. Trying to keep those hip bones down. Lengthening through those hip flexors and the quads. Coming up onto all fours, pushing back into a child's pose. Stretching now through the lats. I'm going to angle my arms over to one side and push my hips off to the other. Enjoying a lat stretch with this pseudo child's pose. Walking my hands back to the center. I push my hips over to the other side. And as I stretch those lats, stretching into those lateral lines of fascia, the spiral lines. This feels so good. Coming back to the center, onto all fours. When you are ready, you can come up to a standing position. Fantastic job, everybody. This is Tuesday Torture signing off. I'm going to go ahead and stop the record. Thank you, guys.